I saw the other day some geezer from the Kremlin said something about this country that was even less polite than what Jamie Oliver had to say. He said Britain was a small island that no one paid any attention to except oligarchs who bought Chelsea. My view is if somebody wants to put millions of pounds into a London football club, that strikes me as pure public spiritedness, and I support them completely. And I don't want to risk, polonium in my sushi by bandying statistics with the Kremlin about per capita GDP or life expectancy, except to say that the UK, of course, vastly exceeds Russia in both. And the serious point, there goes our trip to Russia, never mind. The serious point is that this alleged spokesman underestimates where our country, the UK, is going and what it can do. If you look at the demographics and the knowledge-based and indeed the manufacturing industries, look what's happening with Tata, in which this country excels, then there is every chance in our lifetimes, and I mean to live for a very long time, that the UK, mark what I say, the UK could be the biggest country in the EU, both in population and in output. That had you, it's true. And the reason, scary thought, the reason so many Russians come here is that they recognize that London is not simply the capital of Britain, but also of the EU and in many ways of the world. A city with more American banks in it than there are in New York, for heaven's sake. A 24-hour city in which there are 100,000 people working in supplying us all with coffee in the coffee bars of London. How about that? We have more baristas than barristers. There are quite a few barristers as well. And yet, with so much green space in London, that we produce 2 million cucumbers a year from London. Eat your heart out, Vladimir Putin. And it is partly thanks to our cucumber yields, our staggering cucumber yields, comrades, that London now contributes almost 25% of UK GDP, which is more than the city has contributed at any time since the Romans founded it. And in the next couple of years, obviously, we need to take all sorts of crucial decisions about how to ensure the harmonious development of that city, and I want those decisions to be taken by Conservatives. The choice at the next election is very simple. It's between the fool's gold of Labour gimmicks, which we all understand, we've all fought before, and a government that is willing to take tough and sensible decisions, to cut unnecessary spending, but to make the key investments in transport and infrastructure and housing and in our communities that will take this country forward. I know what I want as mayor of the greatest city on earth. I think I know what you want. Am I right? I know that we can do it. So let's go for it over the next 2 years. Cut that yellow Liberal Democrat albatross from around our necks and let it plop into the sea. Let it plop into the sea by working flat out for David Cameron as Prime Minister at an outright Conservative victory in 2015. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody.